Hey, what's up, streamers? So I'm here to answer a really important question. In fact, this is probably the one question that I get asked more than any question that nobody really knows the answer to, and that is, how long should my live be? Really, how long should it be? Should I be at the 3-minute mark? Should I be at the 10-minute mark? Should I be at the 20-minute mark? If I'm at the 20-minute mark, is there a benefit of being at the 20-minute mark? If I have a guest, how long is that going to be? If I'm by myself, how long is that going to be? These are all the questions that I want to answer for you today, because I want you to finally get the courage and overcome the fear to start promoting your passion with the power of live video. It's been life-changing for my business, and it's helped branded me on social media so that I get clients coming to me, so that I have passive income that just keeps coming my way. So my name is Danny Colella. I'm a Facebook Live video marketing coach and consultant. I help individuals and I consult businesses on really how to use this to start branding themselves or their business, to start talking to their target audience. How do you know if you're my target audience? You're probably somebody that wants to figure out live video, that sees somebody doing live video really well and wishes that they could do it. And if that's you, then you're in the right place. Then I exist to make sure that you go further and faster and you get over those obstacles that are keeping you stuck where you're at right now, so you can start impacting the people in the world that you want to impact. But if you haven't already, let me know if you're watching this live or in the replay. I want to know you stopped by. I want to know where you're watching from and that you're growing. Just typing a comment lets me know that you're engaging, and that means that you're growing by getting into this stuff with me. So what are the 3 things we're going to talk about? Well, we're going to talk about where are you on the experience scale, because this matters. Are you a beginner? Are you somebody that's been doing it for a while or not consistent? Have you been doing it for a long time, but you don't know the answer to this question, and you don't know what Facebook prefers? Then stick around. And what are your plans post live? Like, what are you going to do with this content? Do you want to also launch a podcast at the same time? Do you want more visibility on YouTube? Do you want more blog content for your website, but you're not a writer and you want to actually just talk this out because it's very brand specific content? Whatever it is, you need to figure out what your plans are before you go live. For instance, today I'm going to keep this under 10 minutes because I want to post this directly to LinkedIn. And if this goes to LinkedIn, what's up all you LinkedIn people that are watching this? If it's under 10 minutes, then I can upload this video. If it's 10 minutes and 1 second, this will not go to LinkedIn, and I'll have to do an edit to get it there. And lastly, are you alone or are you with a guest? This is important because we want to know how long this is going to be and how long should it be. When you're by yourself, it's going to be different than when there's a person here and a person here. So who is the audience? How many people are actually speaking with you and have a point? But again, if you're finding this valuable, I would love for you to click the share button and get this out to more people that want to grow faster in live video. So where are you on the experience scale? I really want to know. Are you somebody that's been doing this for a month? Are you somebody that wishes you could be doing this, but you're not? Are you somebody that's been doing this for a while, but you don't fully understand how this can be a differentiator for your business, or if this can be a differentiator for your business? But if you are a beginner, then I want to give you some advice. Keep it short. Just keep it simple. Don't overwhelm yourself. The one thing you need to remember in the beginning is to use the power of 3s. Always teach 3 things. Always teach 3 things. Today I have 3 things that I want to teach. Always teach 3 things. Get in and get out. And teach is the operative word here. You do want to teach things. Are you somebody that's been doing it for a while, but you still don't even know how long you should be going? Well, if you've been doing this for a year or more and you're starting to build an audience, then you want to stick around the 10 to 12 minute mark. But what are the benefits of actually going 20 minutes plus? I'm going to tell you that in a minute, and that's going to be the 3rd tip. Secondly, what are your plans post live? I talked about this in the beginning, but this is so important. What most people don't know about live video is it can be repurposed like crazy. So I'm going to spend 10 to 15 minutes, let's say 40 minutes in total, because I planned this out a little. I'm going to spend 40 minutes in total, and I can actually put content on LinkedIn. This is going to automatically be uploaded to YouTube when I'm done. I can make a 60-second clip for Instagram, and I can turn this into a blog for my website and a podcast. This can actually be an informational podcast that people can watch, because I'm also getting the raw video from today. So depending on what you're going to do, you want to think about what you're doing post live. Since I'm going to want to share this in groups, I'm going to stick around the 10-minute mark. Again, because if I keep it under 10 minutes, I'm going to be able to share this on LinkedIn with no problems, and I'm going to be able to hit that market at the same time. Again, hey, what's up, LinkedIn people? So think about those post-live plans because it's so important. If you're just doing little short tips, keep it under 3 minutes. What is your ultimate goal? What do you want to accomplish with doing live video? Do you want a whole bunch of people to jump on? Because let's be honest, guys, if I had another secret I wanted to give you right now, it would be that live doesn't really matter. I could finish this broadcast today with 12 views, and over the course of 7 days with the tips that I teach when I coach people, I could have over 1,000 views of this content. So if you're watching this in the replay, you're one of the most people that are going to see this. If you're watching this live and you haven't already said you're here, say hello because I want to know you're here and I want to know you stopped by. And if you're also in the replay, I want to know you stopped by as well and where you're coming from. Last is, are you alone or are you with a guest or two? This is important because when you have a guest beside you, you have two people that are wanting to disseminate some information and have an opinion on it. So it's going to go a little longer. It's going to be around the 10 to 12, 10 to 15 minute range when you're doing an interview, and that's great, okay? We've been taught years and years and years and years that short video is good. Short video is great, but what you don't know is that it takes Facebook up to 20 minutes to accurately notify all of your people that you are live. So some of you didn't get the notification that I was live. Some of you got the notification that I was live now and just hopped on. Some of you haven't even been notified and will actually be notified in maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes. But it takes around 20 minutes for Facebook to accurately let everybody know that you're live. So short and sweet is good, but you also need long form because even if you don't watch this, what's up, Nicole? Thanks for hopping on and commenting. Love it, girl. I've been watching your live content. You are consistently showing up on my newsfeed. I don't have to watch what you're saying. All I see is that Nicole is working. And that's the point of this, is we want to do a little bit longer form because we want people to be notified we're live, and we want them to see that we're working. And live video, when it's longer, Facebook just naturally shares that more for you, and that hits more people quicker. If you're with a third guest, meaning you're having like 3 people with you, you're going to hit the 20-minute mark very easily. So if you're somebody that's never gone live, if you're somebody that's nervous, if you're somebody that's just like, I can't seem to get over the hump, the reason I exist is to make live video simple. I get that it's hard, I get that it's frustrating, I get that there's so many things that could go wrong, and when you think about it too much, you're not going to do it. But the key is you're missing your impact. You're missing your ability to connect with people, to talk with people, to have a conversation with people, to find your people. Because we don't care what kind of content you put out, because you should put out content that's appealing to you, that you like to watch. Because guess what you'll find? You'll find the people that are like you, and they'll watch you, and they'll follow you, and they'll love you. And that's all we're really worried about, is marketing to the people that we want to connect with. If you're into knitting sweaters, let's talk about knitting sweaters, because your people are out there. So what I do is I professionally help people, individuals, businesses. I consult them on everything from how am I going to end this video with 12 or 15 views and get it all the way up to 1,000 views? Because here's your last tip before I sign off. Live doesn't matter. We are all about the replay. Replay is key, and replay is what will get you seen and heard further on social media. So remember those 3 things today. What's your experience? What are your plans after post live? Because this can be in way more places. And then, are you alone or are you with a guest? And if you haven't got started, I have a Facebook Live beginners group, which you can find on my business page, which you can just type in Facebook Live for Beginners. That group is going to be getting some special discounts on a self-based course that I'm going to be launching in January that's going to teach you all these things. How often do I go live? What equipment should I buy? How do I set up my studio? What audio should I use? What should I do when I'm going to interview somebody? All of these questions, I'm going to create video content so you can watch it and get your questions answered at any time. So if you haven't already joined the group, please make sure you do. And if you haven't already commented, let me know you stopped by. So I've got 10 seconds before I hit 10 minutes, because this is also going to be on LinkedIn. So check that out, and thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you all again in the next live content.